Welcome. In today's Honey What's Cooking, we are making Murgh Musaallam. A very simple and basic recipe. We've got teaspoonsful of red chili powder, 2 teaspoonsful of garam masala powder, a tablespoonful each of ginger and garlic, a couple of blanched almonds that I'm going to grind later, 1 small onion golden brown, 1 small onion chopped coarsely because everything is going to go into an electric blender, salt to taste, 300 grams of yogurt, and this recipe is for 2 full chickens, which are about close to a kilogram each. So the onions, the spices, and the yogurt, ginger garlic has gone into this mixture, and I will give it a quick blend. After giving it a few rounds, we have everything nicely mixed. Now coming on to the chicken, we will give it a few slits in the flesh so that the marinade can soak in deep and the chicken is nicely seasoned. Just a few random cuts. So with the chicken having been cut, what I'm going to do additionally, I'll just pour in some lemon juice. If you don't want to do that, that's fine too, but this gives the chicken a very fresh and zesty flavor. So both the chickens have been liberally smeared with lemon juice, and now it's the time for the marinade. Rub it through the cut parts of the meat so that the flavoring can penetrate deep into the flesh and the chicken does not come out bland at all. So all the marinade is onto or around the chicken somewhere, and the best way to do it is with your hand, as you can see, covering all the slits that we made with this nice fragrant marinade. I can tell you there's already very good smell of the ginger garlic, the browned onion, the yogurt, and the lemon that I can quite clearly sense, and that's a good sign. So this will go and sit inside the fridge for about 2 hours. If you're in a hurry, give it about an hour. If you're in further hurry, leave it outside half an hour with the marinade. We're tying off the legs of the chicken so it will stay hopefully in one piece as it cooks. Even if it doesn't matter because it doesn't have any stuffing inside, so we should be good. And the master chef of the house is helping me with that. So in a pan, I've got 3 cooking spoons full of oil, and I think there was some drop of moisture that dropped into the oil, so it's splitting. But anyway, so now in goes 1 chicken. And since I'm doing 2 chickens, I will put in both at the same time since the pan has room. And essentially this point onwards, they just have to cook till they are nicely done. The moisture has reduced, and in the meantime, every now and then I will add in the remaining marinade plus a spoonful of the blanched powdered almonds that I have. The chicken has now been cooking for about 10 minutes. I did the dishes in the meantime. Good boy. So, and I've given it a turn. So like as you can see, this side has nicely started to brown, good basting, and I will give it a few minutes on the other side, and then I will add the remaining marinade. I do like to see a little bit of color on the meat as it cooks. If you wanted, you could have added the marinade at the same time when you added the chicken, but I want to go this way. So here we are. The chicken has now been cooking for about more than 40 minutes. Very nice and tender already. The thing with these chickens is that they are not very sturdy. So I've already had one break into 2, which is fine. And the other one is still intact, but it's kind of dodgy. So I wouldn't mind if it does break down, as long as all the curry and the masala that gets settled in well. So we're on the good path now. So the chicken has been now cooking for a good 60 minutes or so. Let's give it another check. Look at the steam. Wow. I can tell you one thing, the house smells beautiful. Beautiful aroma of all these spices that we have in here. So yeah, it has been having a blast, simmering, basting, frying. Last of our ingredients, these are the blanched ground almonds. So I could have added the almonds earlier, but the thing is then these would have kind of stuck to the base of the pan, and I didn't want to do that. And then moving the chicken a lot would have broken it into more than 3 pieces, what I have right now. So not a huge quantity of blanched almonds, but it does make the difference to the curry and the texture, and of course adding a rich taste to the finished product. So just a few minutes, and the moisture has reduced significantly, and rightly, but there's just right moisture for some more minutes of good simmer, and then we are good to dish out. And finally, with a side of fried potatoes, which I blanched in some salt water and then deep fried. I'd say it looks good. It smells really good. Murgh Musaallam.